can see beer cans stacked up as a guy with a ping pong ball crashes onto the table. And that young man laughing. Is that Ethan Couch? It doesn't look like the 16-year-old we saw at trial, but this is how he looked when lawyers questioned him recently for a civil case. He's 18 now. The video was tweeted by Blonde Spectre. We found her. She told us she wasn't at the party and did not shoot the video.
No, I did not. I found it on Twitter and saved it and reposted it.
21-year-old Hannah Hardy says the video is from October 4th. An acquaintance who says she was there tells her that this is Ethan Couch. But why post it now?
It just was making me mad that they weren't taking any of this seriously, and after seeing the interviews with the victims' families and stuff, it really gets to me.
The Tarrant County District Attorney's Office is taking it seriously.
Anytime we receive notice of allegations such as these, we investigate them to the fullest. They want to make sure that we're in a position to determine whether or not they can be substantiated, and if substantiated, what the appropriate action is.
Prosecutor Riley Shaw has filed a motion to transfer Couch from juvenile to adult court by his 19th birthday in April. There's been no hearing yet on that motion.
It just didn't seem like there was any consequence, and the consequences that were being forced upon him, doesn't seem to be listening to them or obeying them, you know.
Hello, everybody. I'm Heather Hayes.
I'm Steve Eager. It's 9 o'clock. The Tarrant County Sheriff's Department and U.S. Marshals have gotten a directive to find that Affluenza teenager named Ethan Couch, who on a dark night several months ago ran into a large group on the side of the road, one group helping another group, broken down and killed 4 people.
This happened in 2013, but most recently, Couch missed an appointment with his probation officer. An attorney for the family of one of the victims thinks he knows why Couch was a no-show for that probation check-in.
Fox 4's Phil Alvarado has been following the case since the accident. He joins us now live with more. Phil.
And Steve, you'll hear more from that attorney, but he thinks it's a direct result of that beer pong video that was released on Twitter. Now, as you said, the Tarrant County Sheriff is now joined this investigation, this part of the search. We're told that they're from the Tarrant County Juvenile Detention Center to find and apprehend Ethan Couch. We're told also that investigators with the Tarrant County DA's office are also looking for Couch. The U.S. Marshal and several law enforcement agencies are searching for Ethan Couch and his mother, Tanya. Most recently, they've been renting a lakefront house that appears to be empty. The owner of the home, who lives out of state, tells Fox 4 News he hasn't spoken to Tanya Couch since August. Marshals went looking for Couch after he missed a meeting with a probation officer a week ago. This week, a judge issued an arrest warrant for him, and sources tell Fox 4 authorities are investigating tips that the mother and son may be attempting to leave the country. Couch was on 10 years probation after he pleaded guilty for a DWI crash that killed 4 people and injured several others.
There were an awful lot of folks after this trial that felt like the justice was not served. It wasn't just necessarily the victims and those of us that were close to the case. It was America.
Todd Clement is the attorney for 2 of the victims. Clement believes if Ethan Couch and his mother are on the run,
We're seeing a kid playing beer pong.
it's directly over a video posted on Twitter that shows a person who looks like Couch at a party with alcohol.
It's entirely consistent that Ethan and his mother are taking steps to avoid the consequences of his actions yet again.
The Tarrant County District Attorney is investigating the video. Any probation violations could result in jail time.
If the facts that we see now are proven as true, that the criminal justice system will finally work and that Ethan will be punished for his actions. And as a parent, I know that will be very hard for the Couches. But indeed, I don't think that can be avoided any longer.
Clement says he's saddened by how this case is unfolding, but part of him is glad.
When I saw the person that looks to me very much like Ethan Couch, having a good time and laughing because his buddy had just jumped in the middle of a beer pong table, I thought, it lasts. He's busted.
Information about Ethan Couch and the search for him, we're told, has been entered into police agencies, not only statewide, but across the country. Steve?
You know, Phil, I know from our viewers, I have a couple questions. Some of our viewers think he's skipped the country. Have you heard anything about potentially on the federal level as well, or has it not gotten quite that wide yet?
Well, I mean, the U.S. Marshal's Office, you know, is also part of the search. So, I mean, on the federal level, as far as that's concerned, you know, I guess agencies will have to determine if, in fact, he's in the U.S. or out of the country before, you know, they enter into that part of it. But as far as the directive,
yeah, the court directive, what about that?
Was issued today, yeah, well, it's been out since last Friday. It was signed by the judge on the 11th, we're told. And so there were some agencies looking for him then. It was today that that directive was also sent to the Tarrant County Sheriff's Office, and we're told that his fugitive task force now has joined the search.
Okay, Phil Alvarado, good information, reporting live. Thank you.